I want to sit on this side.
I'm already here.
Ah! Creepo, dude. Okay. So, what? It's so funny.
You.
June is still up. June doesn't want to go to bed. Our daughter, she's up there. She's kind of having a little fitsy, so you might hear her in the background. But what is so funny? This vlog is going to be about me and B, and it's going to tell about how we met. So I'll tell the story first because she's gonna probably make it all up. And we've been married for about 7 years. Before that, how long would you say we were together before that?
You don't remember?
We've been together for like 10 plus years. But we got married. We've been married for 7 years. Is that up? Is she up again? Or is that Phoebe?
That was Phoebe.
That was Phoebe. No, that's the dog. We've been married for about 7 years. We first actually met in high school, which was my junior year. I was going to another school in the city, and actually, you know, my mom decided that, you know, it would probably be in my best interest to go to a different school because this one was a little bit better of a school. So for academic reasons, I was kind of acting up in my other school. And
well, that was right too.
Yeah,
that's correct.
No, I was acting up in my other school, and my mom took me out and put me into Bishop Hogan, which she thought was going to be a better school, and it wasn't. It was not a better school. They were just bad.
What school are you coming from?
I'm not. We're not here to diss each other's high school.
I'm not dissing your high school. I'm just saying, what school are you coming from?
I went Southeast High.
Oh, okay.
It was a pretty rough school. It probably still is. I think they closed it. It's been some bad stuff. I think they closed it. Terrible. Anyway, I went there my junior year, and it's crazy because we went to high school together, and even though I saw her, we never really talked. We didn't talk at all. So, June is still up.
I see you.
Can she come down here?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, let June come down here. After we get done with the video, then she can go to sleep.
Okay, you can go get her to sleep after we get done.
No, because I'm about to work out.
Okay, and then she needs to go back to bed.
I had to put June to sleep, back in the bed, huh? So we met junior year in high school. After I had to go to her school, it was kind of school year had already started, and I would see her, but I really didn't pay her no attention, and you know I really didn't. Terrible at lying. No, but really, we didn't even talk. That's the crazy thing. Like, we went to the same school, but we never even talked. We didn't talk at all, which is weird. Can you remember any time we said anything, any classes?
No classes together. And it was weird because, like, my friends had classes with him and I had classes with his friends, but we never had classes together.
Weird. Extremely weird. So, I'll let you just talk about some of it, how we met.
Well, I don't remember high school. I don't remember. Like, we didn't really talk, so it wasn't really anything. I do remember skip day.
Yeah, it was weird. Let's not even bring that up. That's creepy. Just saying, after then, kind of where it went. I think after that, the next time we saw each other, because after that junior year, I ended up going back to my school to finish out my senior year. Back to where I came from in the beginning. Left all those rats, hoodlums alone at her school. They were awful. But I ended up going back to my school, and we ended up meeting again at her college, which is in Maryville.
Yes, I went to Northwest, and it's really crazy how that situation kind of happened. A mutual friend, Jonathan, went to high school with her, and I met her, Taymanda, through a family friend who's kind of like my aunt. I'm my mother's youngest, and she is her mother's youngest, Taymanda, and both of our moms were having a hard time with us going off to college because we're so close. She was really close with her mom, and I was really close with my mom. So she was like, hey, I know these two girls, they're going to school together. I know both of their moms. Have the girls meet up, so that way when they get to school, they'll have somebody that they know, and have the moms meet up too, so that way when the girls are gone, if you guys want to hang out, connect, you know somebody, another parent, you know, that your kid is away at school. So we met. And that's how we met in college. I met Taymada. We were in the same dorm room, or not dorm, the hall, same hall, on a different floor. And he was coming down to visit, and there was another 2 girls that went to their high school that was across the hall from me.
So I was out there scouting, you know what I'm saying, trying to see what I could see. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You know, I was looking, look at him.
Anyway, and he was visiting. He was coming down to say hi to them, and she was like, "Hey, I think you probably know her too." Knocked on the door, and it was me. Yeah, I know you hit the jackpot. And it was really crazy because even though we never talked in high school, never hung out anything, when we kind of saw each other, it was like, Jonathan!
And we was acting like we really knew each other.
Knew each other, hung out. It just kind of felt like
weird,
we knew each other. It was really weird. And my friend was in my room with me, Sharnita, and we just kind of hung out for a little bit.
Yeah. It was crazy.
It was really crazy. And we still talk
weird.
About that this day. Why we both scratching? Weird.
Itching.
And we both talk about this and laugh because it was just like we had been hanging out. We were like good friends and never talked. So it was really weird.
Yeah,
how things just kind of meshed and we were just hanging out.
Super weird, actually.
Like we had always been hanging out.
But the crazy thing is, like, once we met up and we started being friends or whatever, you know, I'm gonna be honest, like, I always kind of thought B was attractive, of course. Let's not be silly. And it's so funny because I told, like, one of my friends, it's so weird, and I hate to say that, but I was like, I think I told him, you know how you be like, that's me. That's me right there. Not really in that sense, but, you know, like, you see something, you know, man, I put my claim on it early, like, that's me. But it's so weird because I remember saying that a few times, but, like, after that, you know, we really didn't see each other. Who, me and Phoebe? Yeah. I love Phoebe.
They're being weird.
But it's so crazy after that, we really didn't talk. So when I met her in high school, then I think I tried to talk to her, but she was really, really, really mean and hateful towards me.
When?
Like when she was in college. I guess she had so many opportunities, so many options. Let me finish talking.
I cannot have you lying
talking though
on me.
Can I say what I'm saying though?
Go ahead.
Can I do what I do?
Just delete this. We don't even put this in the
Nah,
story.
it's going in there. So it's crazy because it's like once we met and we were talking, I was trying to talk to her. We were friends. She was acting like she was all about me, all lovey-dovey and all this. And I would come out and visit her. And then she just, just stopped returning my calls. She didn't really want to talk to me. I think she had some other...
You are just making
telling
up
the truth.
stories.
I think she had some other little boy. You know how she had all her friend dudes on campus. She wasn't trying to talk to me, so it was weird. So she tried to shake your boy, but stuff.
When was this? Was this me or was this another chick that you was running behind?
Nah, this was you in school.
Okay, now let's pause here so we can tell the real story.
Go ahead.
Okay, what happened? I had a roommate for the first probably month of college. She moved out, so I didn't have a roommate. Jonathan, the day that he came down there, he was like, "Oh, where's your roommate?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't have a roommate." He's like, "Oh, okay." Kicks off his shoes, lays in the bed, and just makes himself at home in my dorm room. Spends the night and just makes himself comfortable. So
I thought I was in there.
Yeah, he thought he was in there. No, not happening. But since we were just cool, we were hanging out, so I'm like, I didn't have a roommate, no big deal. Stay the night. Hung out. That was it. We exchanged numbers, we talked, we text and stuff back and forth. He would come down to visit sometime, we'd hang out.
It's so weird because you would act like you were all about me and you liked me. But then when I got there, you were like, "Oh, I'm on my computer. Oh, I got stuff to do." One night, she left me in the room by myself while she went out and partied
and he's
for hours.
skipping like 6 months of material. Like we would hang
Still
out.
Happy, bro. Still happy.
No,
still doesn't make
what
it right.
happened? Stop. When he came down to visit one time, he was like, "Oh, I'm so tired." I'm like, "Well, we're getting ready to go out." He was like, "Oh, I'm so tired. I'm just gonna stay here." And I'm like, "Okay, well, we'll go to this party, and then I'll come back and check on you and see if you want to go." I get back, I'm like, "Hey, this party is done. Do you want to go?" I'm like, "And it's fine if you don't want to go. It's fine. Go ahead. You can stay here and sleep." And he's like, "Okay, I'm just gonna stay here and sleep." So he stayed there.
I'm just lying. Let me tell you the real truth. The reason I probably had that nonchalant attitude is because you could tell when somebody really don't want you to go somewhere. It was pretty obvious. She was like, "I'm gonna kick it," and she really didn't want me to go. I feel you. I know what it is. I know the game. Game, recognize game, because I was there at one point in time, with my scopers on, so I understood, but at the same time, I wasn't ready for that. But, it happened, she tried to shake me. You know?
Nobody was trying to shake you.
Yeah, right.
No, what he's missing out and skipping the party, this was second semester you're talking about.
Let's not even talk about
No,
this.
we went to the movies over Christmas break, and Jonathan tried to be slick. We went to the movies out on Berry Road, a 25-minute drive.
Because I wanted to go to the nicest
movies.
theater that was possible. I wanted to impress you. You were a beautiful young lady. I didn't want to take you to the raggedy little Ward Parkway at the time. It was bad, you know. So I wanted to be like, I figured that everybody went out to the nicer ones. I wasn't trying to like hide you or nothing.
Right.
That's what she assumed I was trying to hide.
He didn't want to take me to the normal places, Town Center.
I didn't go to Town Center then.
Ward Parkway, the Plaza.
I didn't go to the Plaza.
Because he didn't want to run into anybody, whatever was going on in Kansas City.
That's not true.
He was trying to keep the Maryville.
Why were we trying to... That's not true.
No. Okay.
Now you're just assuming.
Listen, game.
Okay, another thing. The crazy thing is, V, for a while, she stopped answering any of my calls. She didn't respond to any of my text messages. She just fell off the face of the earth. And the crazy thing is, she even changed her phone number. Let me finish. Hold on. Let me finish.
I was agreeing with you.
Let me change her phone number. Stop talking to me altogether. Just disappeared. I'm like, oh man, that's pretty hurtful. You know, hurt my feelings pretty bad. All of a sudden, I get this phone call. You know, hello? I got a missed call. And then I'm like, oh man, wonder who that was. I call her back. It is her. So this is weird. This is the weird thing. The call back is B. Come to figure out, you know, she like, oh yeah, I got a different number, some. But come to figure out, you know, I end up talking to her, we end up talking again, but come to figure out, once we got closer, she just awful. Once we got closer, the only reason why she called me is because she butt down me, son. That's when them Nokias was out. And if you didn't lock your keys, you said it on it. The bar style Nokia with snake on it. She called me on accident. So all of this, June, that pretty little girl, this life, this is all over a butt dial.
You are welcome.
A flip phone, and this wouldn't have existed.
But the reason that I had to step away from you is because when he took me to Berry Road, trying to be all the way out so nobody would see us, Jonathan, this was I guess you'd even call it our first date. He's like trying to hold my hand.
I'm a loving person.
Jonathan.
Oh, trying to hold your hand in the movies. Oh no. He was so... Call me a creeper if you want to see what happens.
He was so aggressive. And I'm like...
an aggressive person.
Let me fall back because what he's looking for, what I'm looking for, not the same thing. I was just trying to have some fun. We had enjoyed each other's company. We enjoyed each other's company.
Jesus.
We had fun hanging out. And that's what it was.
What you looking at me for? So pretty much, we're going to just do a roundup. I was a creeper. And that's the only reason why we're married, because I'm a creeper. Creeping works, everybody. See all this? Get your creep on. Yeah. Creeping on the down low.
No.
Nobody else supposed.
So what else?
So total, we've been married for 7 years. We were together 5 years before that. You know, we bought our first house when we got engaged on my birthday. And I'll put that link in the description to when we got engaged. And I'm gonna let you know that video is gonna be a little weird. You know, it's a little different. I was a lot younger. And, you know, it's a little wild language. There's gonna be some language in there. It's bad. I might not even put the link in there. It's kind of crazy, but I probably will. I wish I could edit it and post it. But you know, that's that. Now we have a daughter. It's 3 June. And we're going to really start stepping it up with the vlogging because it's something we really like doing videos. If you follow me on Instagram at Family and Muscle, you see I do a lot of video stuff because I really like videoing. I like videoing and taking pictures of everything. So the vlogging aspect, it's not like I want to, you know, just be famous or something. I like putting family images out there. Like that's something that I like doing because I don't see a lot of that in the city where I live at. So I really try to put that back out because you don't see a lot of togetherness, especially with black families. So we want to do that. So that's pretty much it. You know, we got our dog Phoebe. Come here, Phoebe. Phoebe. Come here, Phoebe. Come here. Come here. Come here, Phoebe. Come here. Come here, girl. Come here. Come here. This is Phoebe. This is our dog Phoebe. She's a Shar-Pei Boston Terrier mix. We've had her since... How long we had Phoebe? We went to go get a cat. We went to go get a cat in 2008, but we ended up getting another dog because we had a cat. We have a cat named Mecca.
Yeah, because we didn't want Mecca to be alone
So
all day by himself. So we went looking for another cat. And Phoebe was so cute. We just had to get her.
You can't see her down there. Now you
She
may
was
be able
so
to see her now.
cute. We just had to get her.
But yeah, we got our dog Phoebe, so it's been beautiful. June is up. She should be sleeping, but she's gotten out of her bed. So I'm going to let her come over and get on the camera. Tell everybody hi and good night. Come on over here, June. You can tell everybody bye. So that's how we met. High school, didn't know each other. I creeped on her. I became a creep.
Butt dial and all that.
So this is June.
Oh, we didn't even tell the part about the movies.
What about the movies?
When I accidentally butt dialed him, I was in the movies. I'm like, hey, I gotta call you back. I'm in the movies. When we get out of the movies, I was with my mother and my cousin. Watch your head, honey. When we get out of the movies, guess who shows up at the movie theater? The creeper.
Now you calling me a creeper. That's not funny.
You called yourself the creeper.
So
he was there when we got out of the movie.
That's because I want to see. I was on my way up to the movies anyway. You know. I mean, call me what you want. It worked. Call me a creeper. Call me whatever you want. It worked. It worked. It worked. It worked.
We just started hanging out. We just kind of, it just kind of flow naturally, or whatever we were.
Parker Brothers. That game. So June should be sleeping, you know, but she's up. So we're about to get ready to roll. Make sure she's in the bed. But more vlogs to come. B's gonna be doing some crafting,
cooking, and then education.
So we're gonna get busy. I might throw some fitness stuff in there, but I got another YouTube channel. I'm gonna probably do more fitness stuff on it. So tell everybody bye bye, Junie.
Bye bye, Daddy.
No, say bye bye, everybody.
Bye bye.
Give them a peace sign. Throw the peace up. That is two. That's
These
like,
two.
Are you calling me?
Pointer and middles.
Pointer.
Put the thumb down. There you go.
Ooh.
Peace.
Peace. We out of here. Say family and muscle.
Family muscle.
Yeah, put in the comments if it's something you think we should do. You want to know anything else, we'll let you know.
Yeah. Just let us know what
We're
you
new
want
to
to do.
this.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go.
So if there's anything you want to know, have extra questions about anything, drop us some comments in the little comment section and we'll get your questions answered. And we'll do a segment. I guess we can do a question segment when you guys get some questions in there, answer segment. And it'll be Heard It From a Henry. So you get your questions out, you'll hear from us straight from a Henry. Heard It From a Henry.
Deuces.
Gotcha.
Bye-bye. Throw the ball.
Peace.
I can't see you that far.
Let's go back here.
She threw the ball at the camera. That's it.
All right. Peace, everybody.
Peace.